Ready to go now. Steven Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
Let's go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. You ready? Mike 29. Here we go. Hey, easy. 29 is the Mike. Mike.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That's good for 28 yards. Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches last year, led the NFL, 5th highest total in league history. Not bad for a guy that when he played Little League football, he's one of the guys that, you know, the coach said, okay, who hasn't played yet? Because everyone has to play a minimum number of plays. That's what he was doing when he was in Little League football. Now he's one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. Incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Breeze to throw again. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Hey, Y7. Mike 29. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. 29. Sammy. Mike 29. Quick, you're in for that touch.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And Genn's got it. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ted Ginn, 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Now Brady. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. You ain't got nothing. 29 is the Mike 29. Hey, let's get in home. Check. 29 is the Mike 29. Hey, Charlie.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, echo.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. He'll let it into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former 1st-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready. 95-56. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Hey, easy. 29 is the Mike 29. Check pass. 36. 36. 29 is the Mike. Hey, wahoo.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We got 21. Mike 29. Hey, Haywood. 29 is the Mike 29. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 5'9". 29 is the Mike 29.
Here's Breeze to throw. And it's caught. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Patriots, nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Gets fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
You got motion there right there. 29 is the Mike. Mike, you the opposite. Here I come. Bravo. Here I come. Here I come. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. 0-2. 29.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Who that? 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Breeze now. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Good. Hey, Delta. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. I got. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Let's go.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Mike, kill. Watch twitch. Hey, easy. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. You got 11. You got nothing.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone, a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second and 11 now. Brady. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
To throw is Brady. And able to find Dorsett. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. That one goes for 24 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady, this is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, 48 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The point after try for Gostkowski. And the lead is now 2. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Go! 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 13. 29 is Mike.
Now Breeze. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Easy. 53. Mike 29. Bud. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Y7. Every day, any day. 29 is the Mike 29. Wild Bill.
Again, it's Breeze. Looking for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So 2 quarters down. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd and a couple. Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Lucky Shadow. Sugar. Hey, Echo. Check it, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. He completes it right side away. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, orbit.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check. Motion, check it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, let's go.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Let's get this. Ready. Yellow lady. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Yo. Sammy. 29.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. I'm coming up to you. Check. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Go. 29 is the Mike. Hey, Haywood.
On first down, Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp. We'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Brady. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Brady now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Brady's throw there complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a production. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
21. Go, go. Mike 29. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 29 is the Mike.
Breeze now to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. 39 yards there, a big one. Hey, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive. Because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on 2nd down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Cameron Jordan getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. David Onyemata in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long.
Jacket, reload! No. Jacket!
From the gun, it's Brady. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
We see this route all the time.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to go for a big play down, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check three. Alert! Hey, high 7. 72. Hey, I got it.
On first down, Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second down and goal. Brady, and this is caught. It's Edelman. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Throwing now is Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. To throw is Breeze. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So that throw by Brady incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Hey, orbit. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Motion, motion.
To throw is Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Hey, Alabama. Watch the twist. Undercrunch. Hey, 66.
Back to throw, Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster.
Ready?
And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Alpha. Here we go.
Back to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, Haywood.
To throw is Breeze. Now a desperation throw, deep depth. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, easy. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Kill. Bravo. Mike 29. I'm going to come back to you.
Breeze to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep dip. It got his man. Complete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.